Yo, it's VV time. Let's mint that vibe. Since 2018, we've been on this ride. David Hugh, Dan Crow, Ben Rose in the mix. Building the future with collector tricks. It started with a drop, Todd McFarlane's night. Batman shining like a beacon of light. Partner statue, Walter Mickey on stage. Golden moments locked in the digital page. Rest in peace, Kozak, your art lives on. Ron English still painting where the legends belong. Through the highs and lows, we weather the test. VVFA, we're here to invest. VV fam, we climb, we shine, no fear. The future's bright, it's crystal clear. From comics to legends, the world's combined. VV's the platform ahead of its time. Amazing fantasy, Spidey's web takes flight. Marvel heroes dropping day and night. Iron Man, Thor, and the Hulk's raw might. Every collectible a fan's delight. AR magic, we're ahead of the game. Global collectors all repping the name. From the vision to the mission, we're breaking ground. VV's where the treasure of the future's found. Now imagine a world where the rare comes alive. With VV in your hand, it's a digital vibe. David, Dan, Ben, yeah, they're running the show. Innovate the space, keep watching it grow. VV fam, we climb, we shine, no fear. The future's bright, it's crystal clear. From comics to legends, the world's combined. VV's the platform ahead of its time. From 18 to now, it's a legendary plan. VV's the spark that ignites the brand. The past, the present, but future's in sight. VV forever, keep the dream alive.
What is going on? Grail Day, everyone. I know this has been the one you've been waiting for more than even Captain America 1. Doctor Strange, number 381. We've all been waiting for this. Please vote if you have not. I'm going to move my mic a little bit there. Let me know what your thoughts are. Just quickly looking at the vote here. Are you going for Doctor Strange 381? 44%. Only 9 votes, so I don't know if I believe that. But who knows? We'll take a look at the comic here in just a second. Let's see who is in chat and get this party started. Whatever this dumpster dive is. Jay Bird, good to see you. Can't wait to hear what you're going to say today. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing well. We got Larry in the house. What's going on, Larry? He's got like a new co-host on his Spotify, on his podcast. So he's got famous people. Now he's got a co-host. I don't know what's going on, but you should definitely be checking it out. And also his swag. He's got some good stuff, cooler stuff than what I have. Check it out. Larry, I hope you're doing well. Hope you're chilling and vibing today. Good to have you here. We got Christopher in the house. Good morning. Good to see you. Hope you are doing well. What movies do we have this week? What are we watching? And Rory is in the house. What's going on, Rory? Long time no see. Hope you're doing well. Hope, I believe you just had your birthday last month. I'm going to have my birthday this month very soon. Can't wait. Hope you're doing well. And Finn is in the house too. Good to see you, Finn. Hope you are doing well. And hopefully your channels are doing great. Also, Marvel Veve. That's right. That's what we got here. And we got free stuff, although you're not 18, I don't think. So you can't use my code to get a free account, but your parents can. I can tell a little bit more about that later. Shanks, you're good to see you. Great cover, but probably not. Well, I don't know. Keep voting if you haven't. Please vote. Are you going to go for this or not? Let's go ahead and take a look at this comic in the segment I like to call What's Veve Got?
What's Veve got? Time to check out the drop. What's Veve got? Time to check out the drop. What's Veve got? Time to check out the drop. What's Veve got?
That song is so good. It has been nominated for a Grammy, so I'm excited. What does Veve got? We've got Doctor Strange 381. Look at this. Covers are pretty cool. I don't care about that, but I like the ultra rare. I don't like the rare or the uncommon, but that's just me. But you know what? We'll see what happens today. They lowered it down to 3,000. I thought they were going to just keep it to 5 since they burn. But there is that. And then of course here, this the secret rare is really cool. And this is the first appearance of Bats, the ghost dog. Loki, Sorcerer Supreme, Part 1. Evil is everywhere, and the world needs the Sorcerer Supreme more than ever. But is the world ready for Loki, Sorcerer Supreme? He has the cloak, the spells. He even got Zelma Stanton as his assistant, and possibly more. But is this the chance he needed to become a hero? Or is the God of Lies dangerously close to unlimited power? And what happened to Stephen Strange? So there you go, everyone. This is it. It is only 3,000, as you can see here. First mint's going to be 162. Last mint will be 162. 3,000. I'm sorry, 3,000 will be the last mint. First mint will be 162. 120 on that secret rare. So I guess if they're going to do 5,000, these will change. So hopefully they'll keep doing 3,000 or less, especially on these newer comics. Just because I don't know how many are going to sell. And then it'll make the secret rares more rare. So there you go, everyone. That is what Veve's got. Let's check back to chat and see what's going on here. Digital Toys are telling me, why can't they use your code? Do you have to KYC? No, you got to be 18 plus. I actually just did a video about this yesterday to teach people how to sign up. O'Malley was talking about somebody doing it, and then I did it, of course, selfishly using my affiliate code. But yeah, you got to be 18. So that's the only reason why you can't join if you're under, but you could, I guess, have a parent join and then you could enjoy it. That's probably against the rules too, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Rory Reaction Gaming Channel has react to my videos in January 25th, 2025. So he's been reacting. Yeah. Rory likes to do that. Tucson AI wrote me a song about Judas being a hero yesterday. It wrote me a second song, Why They Give War a Chance. I'm sure they were very good too. Very good. So again, let me know what you're going to do. 36% now going for this. But the most important thing, the thing that everyone cares about is real world value. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. And then we'll go from there.
Real world value. Ooh.
I mean, this is super suspenseful. Let's do it. What do we got? Literally nothing. What the? All right, so it looks like 9.2, $30. But of course, I don't know what I just did there. I just broke everything. That doesn't matter. When I looked it up on ChatGPT, which is the best way to do it, a Doctor Strange 381 comic book graded CGC 9.8 is currently listed for sale at 60 on Whatnot. So we don't even have a price. This is 2017. So $60. If we look here, we've got one that's sold right here for 78, but it's got a signature on it. So Donnie Cates signed it for 78. So not much value. So there you go, everyone. I don't know what to say. This is not one I'm gambling on. There's a real world value. I can never say that.
Real world value. Ooh.
Yeah, there wasn't much on eBay, so I'm just going to go ahead and close down all those windows. What a pain in my butt. Nothing there that's important. Yeah, I don't know how well this comic is going to go, but we got some other stuff to talk about. We'll see how many people get in chat. I think BigA is coming today. Maybe today, I don't know. Maybe he's blowing up something today. He may not be here. I don't know. We'll have to see. Let's see. Future real world value is what people are actually looking for. True. This is true, and I don't know. Congrats on that, Finn. 649. I only have 1117. It's going up slowly. What's up, Video Shane? Good to see you. Morning. Hope your week is going great. It is going great, even though it just started. And how could it not be great? Because of this Doctor Strange 381. This is the one everyone's been waiting for. Yeah, if I was to get this, obviously I want the secret rare because I think it's the best cover and it's worth the most. Yes, let's get the likes, folks. Let's see where we're at. Hit that like button too, and don't forget to vote. It looks like we're at 8 people have liked this. Thank you. I appreciate the hard support here. I have to be honest with like Finn. He likes Finn. I don't know what you're saying there, Rory. All right, what's up, Jorge? Good to see you. What up, BE? What did you get with the Fecious airdrop? I'm just a commoner, so I just got the. I think I got Mint 61. Just the classic. I'm not cool enough. I'm not with Sente, who got the 101, or KCBMW, who did better. But I'm very happy with how I did. I didn't sell it, though. If I wanted the money, I should have sold it already. I'll keep it. The songs it wrote for me are about as good as the ones it writes for all the other clowns here. Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, it's not very good. What's going on, Brew? Good to see you. Let's go ahead and splash him in the face with some Jisoo bubbles. One more. Bruin, I need to talk to you. How do I get people to actually watch my videos for the Blackpink? I tried. I even put Korean in my little video. Tell them not to miss this amazing drop. I I'm not sure what to do. I feel like I'm gonna have to like add Happy Tree Friends to it. That's the only way. Plus some maybe Korean or something like that. If you have any suggestions, please let me know because I'd like to market it. But my video that's supposed to go viral only hit like 381 views. Not good. My last one hit like 18,000. Still didn't help. Gold for Digital Toys of Tommy got a gold. How many do you have to buy to get the gold? Like I did 10. No, did I do 20? Maybe I only did 10. I should have done 5 full sets is what I should have done. I don't know, but yeah. Yes, Korean text. I did. I promise you. Hold on. Let me see if I can find this here. Let me see if I can find the trash that I don't. Well, here. I'll play it. It's embarrassing, but maybe I'll just go ahead and do it. Where is it? We'll go ahead. I think I did on my other channel. Let me switch. I'll switch it to the other channel just in case something happens. But yeah, this is okay. So I'm going to show you the video I did for the affiliate program that did not do well. This is great. I'm so excited. If I can find it. Hold on. Give me just a second here. All right, here it is. Who is ready? I don't know if you're going to be able to hear this. All right, this is it, Bruin. You got to tell me if this is good or what I need to change up. Here we go. Oh, maybe sound would be good too. Okay, here we go. Not that it makes it any better. We'll just go ahead and... All right, here we go. Yes, you can barely read it. At least you can scan the code. All right, anyone have any suggestions of what I should do? All right, there you go. That was a little video I did to promote Veve. Obviously not enough, but I'll keep trying. Jaybird, I hope the family meeting went well, Bruin. What family meeting? I'm now don't know what's up. Bought over 20 and got the Goldfish logo. Yeah, I should have just bought 20. I don't know what the heck I was doing. I made my own. Finn made his own stream intro. Okay. Finn, really pooty shoe. Don't forget, he is a kid. Tucson, so let's not go after him too much. He's 11. His mom was on here the other day. All right, so this is the Blackpink drop. I don't know how it's going to go. I really want to market it more. Probably work on something later today. It's going to have something with Happy Tree Friends in it, which, of course, one of the writers is Filipino, so maybe we can combine them and I can do some Tagalog in there and some Korean. I don't know. I'm going to have to figure out something to get this going. But I do well on my shorts on my other channel in the Eastern Asian market. Those are the people that watch my crap. So I don't know. We'll keep trying. All right, let's go back to this amazing comic and pray to God that Big A comes here and saves the show. Denny O.C. ahoy, ahoy. Good to see you, man. I hope you're doing well. I'm having a grand day. Tomorrow, I'm going to be doing Viviverse Live with myself, Master Roni, and Cold Chilling. And then this weekend, it's going to be great. We're going to be doing at least one day on my birthday. We're going to do the Blackpink drop. Emoji will be showing up casually late. And when I say casually late, probably like 35, 40 minutes. But I do believe OBL is going to be showing up too. So it should be an interesting show. We'll have to see. Rory turned to 12 years old now. Okay, he was 12. All right, perfect. Pootie Show is 17 now, though, in the show. I don't even know. Let's see. Do you think Blackpink will market it? See, that's what I don't know. And if they did, would it matter? Like, does that? It didn't matter last time. I think it would be nice. It would be nice. But even if they did, would it do anything? I think somebody last show said, give them an affiliate code and let them market it. I actually think that would not be a bad idea after thinking about it. Let them make a little bit more money off of this drop. I would love to see this sell out. It's going to be hard. I just want to get a few people on. I've not added anyone else since a week and a half ago, or a week ago. So not happy about that. But I don't know. That's a good question. Let me know in chat. Quick look at the poll. If you haven't voted yet, we got 24 votes. Are you going for Dr. Strange 381? 21%. Hey, it's better than 7% that we got to last week. And back to Dr. Strange. Let me know what you think. What is up, Bitcoin BMW? Worth going for? Yeah, that's up to you. But I'm not going for it. Looking at the poll, I am trying to hoard my gems for either what I'm going to do this weekend and then for Star Wars. And because it's hard to sell and get gems, what I have in my stack is pretty much what I have. So whatever I eat through now is not going to be left for Star Wars. I'm a little worried. Tucson is 53 going on 12. I thought it was 51, maybe 52. I don't know. Let's see what Tucson has to say. It's got to be interesting. It's weird. We have these public figure streamers who are minors. It's a clash of the group least protected versus the most protected. Odd. Yeah, well, yeah, public figures. I think that's, yeah, like you said, kind of loosely. None of us are public figures unless you're, I don't know. I feel like you got to have 1 million subs. Happy early born day. Thank you, Dennis. He sounds like a busy week, sir. Hope you get some time to enjoy. I probably won't. I'm building the channel. I'm Thursday. It's a what was that? Which is what? Oh yeah, the wifey's saying that I'm probably wrong answer that I'm not going to get to enjoy it. But yeah, I'm building the channel Thursday. I've already hit the 3,000 for the first BS monetization, but it won't like be calculated until Thursday, the way YouTube works. So I'll get that Thursday. Then by then I should be around 3,100 and only 900 away from fully monetization. Well, as long as I didn't screw up something, which is very possible. So I might be streaming a lot more, but this weekend, I think I'm going to take off on Sundays. I don't know. We'll have to see. What is up, Dr. Strange? Good to see you. I hope you are doing well. What is going on? What are you doing? Are you going for this? Are you going for Blackpink? What are you doing in your life? It's good to see you, Doctor. I hope you're doing well, and definitely be checking him out on all his stuff with his, stacking or slacking, and of course, WebV Collective. What's up? It's what do you need my phone for? All right, go ahead. I don't know. Sorry, we're dealing with a tree that fell on our house. Who would have thought? I'm coming up on really 700 subs. Wait, for real? That's actually pretty good. So those are kind of or soul. I don't know what you're talking about. All right, that was actually pretty good. BE, like it's short, sweet Blackpink song QR code. Yeah, there you go. Well, it was my own like BS song. Suno made that, but all right, I'll have to come up with something different. Like I said, I think I got to add Happy Tree Fest. All right, we've got like 9 minutes until you can't join the wait list. I don't think it's going to matter because I don't know how well this is going to do today. But if you go for it, I want to know. Let me know what you're doing. What is up, Fun Underside? Good to see you. Good morning. Do we know what the mystery airdrop will be? All right, so he's talking about on here. So I know the answer is no, I don't. But let's think this through. What we do know is if you get all the diamonds, right? You get this, right? This is what you get when you get all diamonds. And we know the diamond ones only have 160 of each. They keep, I think, 10. Very rare. If you get all 12, is that better than getting the 4 of these? I don't know. So I don't know. Did they change something for where's the thing where it says possible airdrop? Oh, here it is. Mystery airdrop. So we don't know. I have no clue what it's going to be. But I have a feeling it won't be as good, even though it's actually really hard to get it, since you have to buy, like, what is there, 12? You got to get 12 to get it. So you got to buy probably 50 blind boxes to get it at least, because you have to buy them. The airdrop is store only, and then the other drop is not. So I don't know. That's going to be hard. From the Blackpink Shutdown series, April 30th, random time between 2 and 4, they're going to take the snapshot. We dropped within 72 hours. Only store purchase digital collectibles eligible. So that's hard. But on this one, where does it say it? Just so we can verify here. It's both. Here it is, both store and market. I don't know. Let me know what you guys and gals think. What we're going to get mystery drop. Could it be a stage? Don't we? We already have one though. So I don't know. If it's another heart, that'd be disappointing. Who knows? Maybe it'd be something cool. It's going to be pretty hard to get. So I don't have the gems to go for it. This would be something you'd have to commit 300 plus gems to do. I'm not going to do it. I don't know. Let me know in chat what you think might be happening with this. But good question, Fun Under the Sun. Let's see. Where can we see how many users the affiliate program is bringing? They don't have anything specific to the affiliate. I think you just see how many they have each day. Let's see. I doubt it's been hammered out yet as to who is a public figure in the streaming world. Well, I do know it's not me. I do know it's not me. Happy wife. Come on, man. Take the time to enjoy. I'll take the time, but look, I've got, as the saying says, strike while the iron's hot, right? Like I gotta I'm here. We got Star Wars month. There's no better time for me to get these 4,000 hours done and just get them out of the way, get the channel monetized, and then go from there. It's not like it's going to bring me a lot of money, but if it started bringing me more than what I'm already getting, then I can start doing more stuff for chat and giving stuff away. And, then I'll have that ability and then grow the channel that way. Then it'll be more fun. So that's what I'm hoping for. Would I like to make some real money? Sure, but it's not going to happen. Masteroni, good to see you. Can't wait to see you tomorrow. Again, like I said, he'll be on as my co-host. And then, of course, we're going to have Colt chilling on to go show off his space and promote his stuff. Let's see. Did you get the song I sent you a few weeks ago? Where did you send it? I don't know if I did. I don't think I did. Did you DM it to me or did you emailed it to me? Let me know. I'll have to go check that out. I never check my email. It's got like 1 million emails in this. I just don't do it. But yeah, remind me where you sent that and I will take a look and find it. And obviously I appreciate it. Okay. It's an email. All right. I'll have to go check that out for sure. We'll have to see. Let's see here. Let's see. I would argue that anyone who sets up a stream station is injecting themselves into the public arena. I would argue that anyone who sets up. Oh, absolutely. Like as far as the law is concerned, those laws, you could, make fun of me. You can, satire, all of that. I'm just saying it's not really real. So Jay enjoyed messing with 80-year-olds retirement accounts. I don't know, but here we are, Doctor Strange. I guess Big A forgot that he's supposed to come on. No, like I said, I think he said he wouldn't be able to come on today. So we'll have to see what we've got today. But why don't we go ahead and take a quick look at KCBMW's calendar and see what we got coming up this weekend. We already know, but let's just do it because I like this song. Ron one. It almost looks the same. Here we go.
Yo, it's beautiful, you tell me what it do. Dropping them updates, keeping it true. Every VV drop, he's staying in the know. But I'm tight cause he's nice like a straight up pro. Man's got the calendar, sharp as a tack. You blink, he's already got the mid on stack. I'm out here struggling, he's out here hustling. Snipes so clean, got the whole squad rumbling. The BMW, we see what you about. Believe some for the rest, don't clear us all out. Weekly grind, get your VV plug. But stop snatching all the heat, bruh, show some love.
All right, so here we are. We've got KCBMW's calendar. What do we got going on here? Well, of course, we got Doctor Strange, but more importantly, if we have not had enough Deadpool, now we have. We've got number 1 Deadpool. This is actually what it looks like. This will be on Thursday here. Actually, I kind of like the secret rare. I don't know if it's going to do well, but I like it. Deadpool becomes caretaker of Jeff the land shark. So we're doing a whole bunch of crossovers here. So we got Deadpool coming up on Thursday, and of course then we got on the 12th and the 13th Blackpink. Who is excited? Raise your hand. I hope it does well. I really want to do well. They didn't hire Bruin this time again to help them market it. I hope this does well. So there you go. That is KCBMW's calendar. You can follow him at KCBMW on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. And you get an updated calendar like immediately. He updates it instantly. It's pretty amazing. So there you go. Let's go back to Doctor Strange and chat and see what is going on. Let's see. I've got lost. Where am I at here? Here. Okay, here we go. I think we get How to Train a Dragon. Anyone think it's possible for May? Oh, is there a movie coming out? I don't know. I don't know if I care. All I care about is Star Wars. That's what we want, right? We definitely, that's what we need. We want Star Wars. Everything else I just don't care about, to be honest. But if you care about the minty fresh numbers, let's take a look at those, and then we'll go take a look at my horrible comic and collectible, and then we can go from there. Here we go. All right, so we got the minty fresh numbers, 3,000 total copies. 162 is going to be your first mint. 3,000 will be your last. 2017 is going to be your chaser. I do say be very careful getting any of these above floor. It's a risk. The market is not moving that well right now, and I don't know what the interest is going to be on this. Obviously, 616 it should do pretty well. First mint could do well if you get it at floor. First movie, 2018 for Doctor Strange, 2022 for the movie. But again, just be very careful what you're paying for these. If you get them at floor, I think it's a good deal. Of course, it's not financial advice. I will pull these back up when it's time to snipe the market, if I remember. You got seconds to join the wait list, and then you're going to have to wait, if you haven't yet, until 7 after. Anyone have any ideas or thoughts on this? Is anyone going for this today? This V-Friends thing? I think it's at 4 o'clock, right? This, they're doing the cards today. The Chrome Tops card. I was thinking about doing this. I don't know. Is this it? Here, this right here. It says 6 hours. Is anyone doing this? The V-Friends. $100 for 18 cards. I don't know. What do you think? I'm thinking about it. Let me know your thoughts. Let's see. Kryptoni, what is going on? I almost want to start stacking some Darth Vader Ultras at 130. About to get 10 or 15 and hold for a year. Yeah, I mean, look, I think that Darth Vader is good. I know the mint size is kind of high on that, but people really want them when they came out. It's a pretty cool collectible. I'd like to get it. I would hope it would go down just a little bit more for me to pick up one. But yes, I think getting one of those is it's one of the grails, I think, on the app. It's a really cool collectible, and it's going to be one people are going to want, especially if Veve takes off. So yeah, Gambit, Kiss SR is a good stack. What is that at? What is that? How much does that cost now? I don't even know. Let me know. Let's see. I'm skipping over some of the stuff. You get an NFT version for that price. Yeah, I thought they were NFTs. Is it actual physical cards, or is it just a fake bot? Maybe you actually get real stuff here. Is it actual? I probably should read up what I actually get here. I just thought it was NFTs. Collect 100 base set cards across a variety of Chrome parallels. Stretch cards. I don't know anything about this. I guess I don't. Let me know if you know. Are they for sale already? I mean, these are the cards. Like, do I really care about these? Come on. No, of course not. For me, this is, can I make $1 off of this one? There might be some cool stuff in here. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Let me know in chat if you're going to be doing this Gary V Tops Chrome. Would have liked to have seen it on Veve. This should have been on Veve. Let's see, be home with a few. Okay, there you go. Too many mints on Gary V. You think so? If it was Miles mint size, game over. It's at 38. Oh, on the Gambit Kiss. Okay. Oh, Hobby Box is 100. Yes, made by Tops Chrome. So it's real. It's not NFTs. Blasters are 25. I don't know. Let's see. It dropped for 30 plus 2 commons for the craft. Yeah, it's definitely expensive, whatever it is. What is up, Alejandro? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Are you going for today? Are you going for black pink? Like, Alejandro, I kind of like to hear what he's going to do. Obviously today we've got the Doctor Strange. I do like this SR, but I went for that Daredevil and I got bamboozled like I always do on Veve. It's not Veve's fault. It's my fault for not understanding odds. But yes, seems like everyone else does well. And then, of course, Alejandro, what's your deal on the black pink drop? Man, the only thing I wish, I guess, is that these might have been 10. Doesn't leave much profit for either side. But then I could see people being like, all right, well, I might go buy 20 of these and give it a chance. It would give you a chance to maybe put the set together. If you bought 20, you'd have to get super lucky, but you know, you might get close and then say, all right, I'll buy a few more. I don't know what I'm going to do. I might buy one. You know, at least try to go for one of these. I do think that the diamond special editions should do pretty well. And I guess rose is kind of the most popular right now. Is that correct? I'm not up on my black pink, but yeah, definitely. Let's see. Yes, this is series 2, series 1 had first tips. That's right. They got to go for the Gary V yesterday. They got to go for this yesterday. So I think it's on What's Not. I don't know how they're going to do it, but I'm interested in seeing how that goes. Are you going for it, Dr. Strange? I don't know if I want to spend $100. Darth Vader going for 75, 6,000 of them. Maybe. It's possible. You know, you do need, even in a big like group of people collecting, 6,000 is a good size mint, right? Like definitely a good size mint. But if we look at millions of people, if we were to get to that point, you'd have 6,000 people that would want it. Like people would get it in their heads, I've got to have it. I just like special mints. So yes, at 75, I would start doing it. Scarcity under 300 is the only thing to buy on Veve, if that even matters. What's up, Wapamus? Good luck to everyone. Let me know. You've got less than a minute here. Let me know what you got. Let's go back to what people care about, which is Doctor Strange. Let me know if anyone gets a secret. Good luck, Kryptoni, since you may be the only one going for it. 17%, 36 votes. Please vote if you haven't yet. Also, make sure to hit that like button. And if you are filthy rich, that is the only criteria. Donate me a coffee. That's all I'm saying. All right. So Alejandro is saying not really. Skipping Blackpink, hoping for something good in May. Hopefully a good Star Wars drop. Me too. I am too. I think we're going to get it. And I think we're going to get some other stuff that will, you know, make things work better that month. I think. I don't know. I'm not going to say anymore. Scarcity. I knew what you meant. I'm going for one, and if it's the chaser, I'll go again. Rose is most popular. Okay, so there you go. That might be the play. Or create scarcity on cheap item and buy hundreds of them. Yes, you could do that. I bet between all of us, none of us have yet to hear one Blackpink song. That's not true. Even I've heard some of the earlier stuff when we went way back. I did. Okay, everyone, if you've heard a Blackpink song before, hit the 100. Just hit any of those reactions. I need to see some reactions. That helps me move better. Let me know what you think. If you think that if you've heard a Blackpink song, I want to see those emotions, everyone. I can see everyone is super excited and doing it. Nah, I'm not buying. Okay, he's not buying. 6,000, way too many, even if we had 1 million users. I said millions. Millions, so double that at least. But yes, it's there you go. Okay, Minty Fresh numbers. He wants to see them. I did pull them up. You were late. There you go. There's your Minty Fresh numbers. I don't know why I have Steve Ditko on there, but it's on there anyways. What's interesting about the Blackpink drop is if nobody goes for it, it will be very scarce after burns. Yeah, let's take a quick look at that. Kryptoni, I'm going to pull that back up in a second, but what's the burn? Let's see. Okay, there you go. So look at that. A little bit over a month later, it's going to burn. Interesting. So this is what we've been asking for. I mean, obviously, I've been asking for same day. Put some pressure on people. But this is definitely better than waiting a year. So people will forget about this, especially during Star Wars. People are not going to be thinking about Blackpink, and they're going to have a lot of money out there. So these could be very scarce, but be very careful how you play the game. You need to pay attention to what's going on. But yes, it looks like they're going to burn after May 24th, which I think is a smart move. Honestly, that's what they need to start doing on everything, and they're already doing it on comics. So good move, Veve. Need to check my mint. What did you get today, Kryptoni? Did you get anything good? All right, I'll pull it back up here. Here you go. Check your mint. See if you got anything good there. Yeah, we've heard of a few. I've not heard the new Rose Bruno Mars one, though, which I think is why she's popping. Never heard of Blackpink before, Veve. Are you sure? Because, like, I'm definitely have no clue what's going on in the world. Like, don't know any of them. And even I had, like, come across them by accident. So, yes, even I had heard of them. I'm sure you might have heard something somewhere. You might know a couple of their songs, maybe. at least who they are. Wow. First time I learned Topps has an NFT site. Thanks for the info. I just signed up. Yes, they do. They do. They used to have something a while ago that nobody used, so that might be it. David says something we've never seen before and couldn't believe the IP went for it. It seemed it was going to be Star Wars, but we'll see in 5 weeks. Yeah, we don't know for sure. Yeah, 5 weeks is about right. A little less than 5 weeks. But David Yu's excited. David Yu's going to be on the Collector's Hub, so maybe that's something everyone can ask. I've got a special guest coming on the 23rd, and then hopefully I'm working on a big stream. I'm going to get some all the content creators to come on at some point. It's going to be 8+ hours. I need to figure out I got to get that put together. So I'm hoping to get everyone to come on. Everyone. So we'll see. Hopefully I can put that together. We'll see. I mean, even since Veve, no one is interested enough in Blackpink to have sought one out. Let's see, 6,500 is 12 each, going to crash more. What are you talking about? You're talking about the Darth Vader. Jason Pena, good to see you. Turns out I have heard of Blackpink song, but I didn't know it at the time. See, I think that's what it is. I think Alejandro's probably heard it. I mean, like my music stopped like 2006. I used to say 2004, about 2006, probably around when Kanye stopped. I mean, his good stuff is really good stuff. Everything after that, then out the door. I don't know. Tucson saying, if Veve is aligned with the Universal Park 2, then I am lost in trying to decipher their roadmap. Hey, something's going on. I don't know what it is. My mint is 1997. Damn it. Yes, 20. I can't make that work. I'm sure something important happened in 1997. It's a good mint, though. It's a birthday mint. Somebody's going to want that for sure. So I don't know. I saw the one Gale and White Lotus, but I still haven't heard a song. Yeah, I think that's Rose. Topps has left NFT comics. Wow. And baseball cards. What is up, Ronnie Lido? Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Did you get that mural contract? I hope you got it. And then anything on the Disney theme back on. The biggest bro, what's going on? Blackpink drops needs Blackpink fans. Yes, we do. But you know who has fans? Veve Radio, everyone. You should be checking that out today. The biggest bro, do you want to put that link in here? That's going to be on, since it's not on Central Time, I always screw it up, but I believe 12:30 Central Time. If you can verify, check that out. Obviously, the biggest bro is on there, Raven, and of course, the great D will be on there too. So check that out. Hope you're doing well, the biggest bro. If it's not Star Wars related, it could be May 30th. Finally picked up a moonflower. How much did you pay? What are the moonflowers at? I'm going to look right now. Moonflower. It's like the only thing I've searched on here is to see what the damn moonflower is. Let's check it out here. I sold one because I needed gems. Okay, $10. I'm just seeing if there's anything good here. Low mints. Too much for my blood. Fromy's got his birthday mint. $10. I think I sold one. Oh, there we go. Look what we got there. Duck and Cover. Where's Duck and Cover? He's skipping. But still one to look for. All right, back to Doctor Strange. Exactly, bro. That is Veve's started biz model fans. We do need fans. Wait, BE, you have not heard of APTU from... Yeah, I've not. Maybe I have. Maybe the wife has played it. Maybe the Cobra has played it, and I just didn't know. No, I don't listen to that stuff. My son is like off on his own. I don't know. I'm so whatever. Got to do some maneuvering for May. Me too, Kryptoni. I'm trying to think about that too. Plus, I need to market this Blackpink so I can get some affiliates. Some affiliate money, I mean. Alejandro, welcome to the Cabbage Heads. Yes. It's important to be in the Cabbage Club, everyone. Especially if you're going to Decon. Because I'll be there, Kryptoni will be there, and we'll be doing something if he lets me. Did you post on X Blackpink and the girls post? Wait. Are you telling me the Blackpink and the girls posted about this? I'm even more out of it than I thought. I didn't even know Blackpink posted about this. I will. I used to follow all the blinks and all of that. I'll have to figure it out. There's a lot I need to do. What did you get today? I got I didn't go for it, Troy. Come on. You know I didn't go for this. 15%. I'm looking at the poll here. If you haven't voted, 15% going for this, 40 votes. It's tough days. It's tough days. And I only have 16 likes. Let's see if that went up. Oh, I'm at 18. Can we get 2? Can we get 2, please? Good to see you, Troy. And here you go, everyone. Veve Radio, the only show that matters. Or the only space that matters. And also YouTube, too. They're doing both. So pick your poison, I think, right? Isn't that how it works, the biggest bro? And they've got good prizes. So check it out also. Unlike me, I don't give you anything but a horrible show. Kryptoni, I got to hit you up. I might have someone that can 3D print them. Just need the 3D file. You know, he sells them. They sell the moon. The moon cabbage is actually sold by the art. They're not that expensive. I'm just saying, instead of like, we could support the guy. Hold on, I'm gonna look this up real quick. Let's see if we can find it. I'm trying to think where they sold it on. Moon cabbage toy. I don't know if I'm gonna find it. All right, I'll have to look later, but they do sell them online. They're not that expensive. Maybe I'm gonna have to buy one for something and then do a raffle. Not a raffle, a giveaway. Oh, Yaxay. That's right. I had to look up his name. Let me see if I can find this. Yaxay. If you're not familiar what we're talking about the moon cabbage. This is not it, is it? No, wrong thing. I don't understand why I can't find this toy. I forgot who sells it. It's the person that does all the toys for Decon, or pretty much all the toys. Anyways, I can't find it. Whatever. I give up. Let's see. I own 4 Daredevil, 5 Ultra Rares, and 1 SR. I own 0. I got screwed. Thanks for the shout out, BE. Can't wait to see what you have cooking for your big stream. Maybe a Skin and Bones reunion. Well, I don't like, not that he couldn't be there, but this will be not a Skin and Bones show because it's going to be all Veve related. So probably will be me, and not to say that Mo wouldn't come on, but I haven't figured out the format and all that. But it's going to be similar to my Cubathon. You know, get all the big people on, get some people we haven't seen. Should be long. Hopefully will get me my final hours that I need for my 4,000. So I'm looking towards the end of the month to bring in Star Wars, and I got to get started on this quickly. It's already the 8th of the month. But definitely check out the biggest bro, everyone, today on that. Yes, I'll definitely get some 3D printed for giveaways. Moon Cabbage, what's up from the only one with his birthday mint? All right, it's 10:11, so you can already get rebounds. I don't know how many I've sold, but good morning. Oh, I haven't even done my horrible comic and collectible. Let's just get this piece of shit out of the way, everyone. BE's horrible comics and collectibles. This one will not disappoint. That's right. Today, Veve had Doctor Strange. I've got Dr. Change. Let's see what he has to say here. Give me $1 and you'll get 20 nickels. That is how he rolls. This is actually an old Saturday Night Live skit, if anyone's old enough to remember. They have a bank, and the bank, all they do is give change. And they go through, you know, give us $1, we'll give you 20 nickels. And at the end, the guy goes like, and people ask us all the time, how do we make money? And I tell them, volume. So there you go. Ha, ha, ha. Dr. Change, everyone, super rich. Look at that. If you need change, if you're in trouble, he's going to save the day, especially if you want a soda and it doesn't take a credit card. Marvel Comics, 1 Dingleberry. I don't know how you're going to do that, but I think this is a good deal. I think everyone would like Dr. Change. I actually feel like this could sell just a few more than today's, not by much, just a few more. Tell me what you think, everyone. There you go. BE's horrible comics and collectibles. My favorite is when I show one of those and people leave. I know I hit something. Yeah, I found them online. Okay, you did finally. You are flooring for, yeah, the Daredevil number 5, which of course was written by Kevin Smith, which is another good reason why it might be worth having. The floor on that is 49. So I spent 56 and didn't even get one. I think I might sell my Thundercats number 1 SR. Yeah, I got to go through my stuff and figure out what I'm willing to sell, because I don't normally sell at a loss. But sometimes things that are profitable, I got on the drop and I don't want to sell them because I think they're going to do well later. But I need to get probably 200-300 more gems, and not quite sure how I'm going to do it. The ones online are sold out. You can find them on eBay. What are they for eBay? Moon Cabbage, stand up cabbage heads. This is super important. Tucson saying he does not like Kevin Smith. Tucson, I bought that one already. Floor is $350 now. All right. Well, I don't know why you have so much hate for Kevin Smith, Tucson. It makes no sense to me. All right, it's 10:14. What am I doing with my life? I don't know. Here, let's go check out the market though. I'm just like, the prices have been good. It looks like, so the fiches came out. Did everyone get their fiches code? By the way, if you bought your fiches, you should have a promo code on fiches.com. Check it out. Brock is a good dude, and he's been working on these. He did say something yesterday that like Veve right now doesn't have any space for him. And I say he's wrong. They do have space, because that's one of the drops I would go for. So I'm not sure how that's going to work. He had a bunch of stuff planned. I hope he can still do it on Veve. But either way, I'm going to support him. Look at that. Superman down to 149. I'm always looking for a good mint. I mean, I think I got like 252 and I paid like $400 for it over a year ago. So I'm screwed. I won't get my money out of that right now. I'm not so worried about that. But yeah, there's definitely some good deals. The golden fish is at 1,000. Nobody's buying that. I can't believe that this right here, 430, this was inflated so much and it's come down a lot, but still at 438. I don't know if anyone's buying at that price. But looking for stuff that I can sell. I'm going to take a big L on most things. So I might just have to suck it up and sell a few things that I don't want to sell. I mean, look at this. I thought the golden moments, I said they were all going under 100, except I thought R2D2 and the partner statue. I thought partner statue would go under 1,000, but I didn't know how much. I thought R2D2 would stay above 100. It has not. And look, there's low mix selling. Not financial advice. I don't know what's a good deal. There are a lot of these, but some of these did get locked up in accounts, so we may not ever see them. I'm just seeing if there's any good mints. If there was a good mint, I would buy it for sure. But yeah, it's sad to see this R2D2. That's kind of one of the gauges I use for the market, and that's gone down. Also, this Captain America SR stayed above 500 up until recently, so that's gone down too. And the Disney D usually stayed around 25. It's at 18. So definitely you can see here all these golden moments. I mean, the Sorcerer Bruin, I don't know if you're still here. We were always talking about like, oh, if it goes under 100, I'll buy it. There's Low Mick with the 3,500. Oh, I wish that was a different number, a different clean number. It's not the right number for me. But anyways, there's some deals if you want to pick up something here. I like 55, but 77 doesn't mean anything. If this was like 55.28, I'd buy it, because 55 is Disneyland when it started. 71, if it's 55.71, I'd buy it right now, but it's not. So but some good deals in the market for sure. So if you're looking for something, you got gems, you might want to take a look. Yes. Let's see. I am still holding Corey. I paid 200 for that 88, and I'd sell it for, I think I have it up for 600. I'd sell it for a little less, but otherwise I'm just going to keep it. I don't think anyone's going to make me an offer on it. Yeah, floors are terrible. I think everyone's thinking the same thing. And here's the thing, what we don't realize, and the market is going to open up soon. So I might look and see if I can snipe some stuff. I doubt I'll be able to. But when Star Wars, when that stuff gets announced, especially something big, we're going to have another gem crunch. So prices are going to go down even more. So if you're looking to kind of up your gem balance, of course, not financial advice, this is the time. Like, you better start looking at making some moves now. If you wait until the first announcement, and I don't know when we're going to hear, I'm hoping, would it not be cool if they had something huge and gave us more than a week? Give us 2 weeks to market it, to help market it. I'm hoping they do that. I'm hoping maybe on my show, if I do that big long stream, they'll give us some alpha, but we'll have to see. Way too many additions on all the gold. Yeah, I agree. There's a lot of additions on that. Tucson saying Clerks isn't even watchable past the first hour. I mean, you're from the generation, right? You like it. Dr. Change, rearranging the multiverse into something more economical. I like it. Let's take a look at that again. Let's take, oh, I don't even know what I did with it. Here you go, everyone. Dr. Change. I love AI. So in order to get AI, at least on Canva, to do what you want, you got to put in like Doctor Strange and then add an extra E or something. Then it will do it. Did a pretty good job there. Do you like the little stack of change that he has here? And all denominations, not just American money. Actually, I don't know if there's any. Oh, there's a dime right there. Okay. I like it, Fromy. Let's see. Will Disney even be able to compete with that new Universal Park, the first park built in USA in 25 years? Is the Universal Park, where's that going to be? Is that going to be is that going to be in California, or is that going to be in Orlando, where they already have the Universal? They have the 2 parks there, which is kind of fun. Burn a whole set of golden moments and get 4-pack park tickets. Ooh. For how many days? 7 days would be thousands of dollars. Might be worth it. All right, so Tucson didn't like it. Oh, it's Orlando. So they're redoing all of Orlando because it used to be Island of something, Island of Fire, and then Universal. So they combined it so you just enter one entrance because they had 2 entrances, like it was 2 different parks. I don't know if Alejandro's still here. He may know because I know he lives there. Top 500 accounts hold over 25% of the collectibles. And that surprises you? I believe it. I completely believe it. All right, okay. So I'm pulling this up here. My pillow is too far away, and I know I'm not going to get anything anyway. So, but I got it pulled up. They are not redoing it. It's a whole new park. Oh, it's not even part of. Oh, it's already open. So wait, Alejandro, do they still have, or where I used to go, and they have all the restaurants outside? They had like NASCAR, and they have, Margaritaville, and then you have the 2 entrances, one to Universal Park and one to Islands of Fun or Fire or whatever. Partially open. Let's see. I work down the street from it. I can see it from my office. So yeah, let me know what that is. So it's like its own park, and it's going to be like more like Disney World. That's weird. So did they keep both? What's up, Ryan? Good to see you. I just applied for affiliate program with Veve today. Congrats on that. Please do it. He's going to be my competition in the East Asian market, but that's good. We need it. We need as many people as we can to help push Dr. Change. But I'm interested in that park. I'm kind of interested in seeing what's going on. Are you back? Are you back, Ryan? Are you off the rigs? I think he's back because he's been away from everything. Let me know what's going on. Imagine how many are being held in bot wallets or burner wallets. I know I left 2 accounts after KYC with at least 10 comics in each. They will never see the app again. Exactly. There are a ton of streams. I'm gonna have to check it out. It's separate down the street on the other side of on the other side of International Drive. So so they're gonna compete with themselves, or are they gonna close down the original parks? I'm blown away. They opened the park for streamers also. So there's a lot of footage. Would I have qualified? How many people do you have to qualify for that? All right, so I'm looking at my tablet. I do not see the comic up yet. So probably about 3 after we'll get the comics. Let's go ahead and pull up these minty fresh numbers real quick. If I can find them. Here they are. Can you see them? All right, I'm going to have to check that out. I don't know. Without pulling down the other park, I don't know why they'd want to have multiple parks. It doesn't make any sense to me why they would do that. All right, I still don't see this, but I do see Devil Dinosaur. All right, let's go look this up real quick. All right, we're going to look up, let's see here. Universal Amusement Park, Florida. Do they have it elsewhere? Are they going to bring it in other places? I'm so confused how they can do this. How can they have 2 different parks? All right, Universal Resort, and it's not part of that. I'm so confused here. All right, so this is what we've got for Universal. This is not what we're talking about. It's not this. Universal is making big moves. They open a new hotel, Universal Stella Nova Resort. So it's not this. This is not what we're talking about. It's something else. Because this is what I've been to, man. They still have that minion thing. Explore the map. So it's a big park. You had all these outdoor things, and then you had the two different parks. So I guess we get something different. Hey, if they have the money to do it, I guess why not? There are specific attractions. Like Veve, it's very niche. It's a niche. All right. I guess we'll have to check it out. Or I'll have to check it out if I go back down there. All right, let's see if one of these comics has come up. And I'll get these damn Minty Fresh numbers up again. If I can find them. Here we go. It's taking forever to load. Are people still having lagging issues? Oh, my tablet didn't even charge last night. That's awesome. It's good to know. I'm not seeing it come up, but I am getting some lag here. I did update everything. Is anyone having lag issues on the app still? Are we good to go? Oh, and in the end here, okay, here it is, $5.95. So literally just one. All right, so we got two of the commons, one uncommon, and one ultra rare. There's got to be more than two commons. Let's see what we got here. No, it's literally two commons. And it's Jag's family. So there you go. Not many sold. Come on, Kryptoni. What did you get? You got to let us know what you got, Kryptoni. All right. Well, not many people bought it. So I don't know what's going on. Holy cow. Harry Potter, Mario, Nintendo. Okay. Epic Universe. Universal Epic. Okay. Maybe going, may gone be wild. Let's see. I'm going to Egypt and Paris. When are you heading out that way, Kryptoni? That should be fun. Let's see. Yes, lag started again a few days ago. Sweet. That's what I like. That helps when I'm trying to go through the market and buy stuff. I still would like to see the comics being separated, like New Age and Old AF. Two sections on Veve. And like, look, I know they want to promote both, and they're forcing you to see both when you're sniping the market, but it does make it hard to go through, to go through everything. And I'd also like to see being able to sort it by rare so I can look for rares. Looks like the common, it's still the Jag family. They're lowering the price to try to sell one. So this is where we are, people. This is where we are. We're like, these drops, they're going to have to make it more, they're going to have to make it more meaningful. I don't think they have to make more comics. I don't think they make different comics. They got to add something to gamify it so more people will go for drops. Oh, it's an uncommon that you got, Krypton. That's right. You did say you got in 1997. I believe Double Quill will give you $3 for that. Not financial advice. I'm looking. Did you list yours? Here, we can just go on here. Let's go check this out so you can see what's going on here. We'll go to the market. I don't know how they fix this. I mean, look, if it was an older comic, we'd have more people going for it. Otherwise, I don't know how they fix getting more people to go for these drops. The only way to do is say, look, you got to go for a certain amount of drops to get the next drop or to get this special drop, and let us know. Say, hey, we've got this big drop coming. You got to participate in 2 regular comic drops to be eligible to go for it. Then you would force people to have to buy into it, which would put more on the market. I think that would be a smart move. It might upset some people, but then it would be your way to lock in a certain drop. Or do something like the first 100 people that go for it get automatic in on this drop. They got to gamify it in some way. So there you go. 1997. You can help out Kryptoni right there. Or make him an offer. Shill Kryptoni. Looks like around 200 sold. Are you sure? Because they keep 287. Are you taking that in mind? My channel mod at Jag's family. There you go. Yeah, they buy everything. They're always on here. These don't sell many in real life. I believe it. Forcing people to buy stuff is dumb. No, it's capitalism. It's saying It's what we all ask for. We ask for utility, right? We're always like, let's Veve give us utility. If they say, next month we've got Star Wars. All right, everyone, if you got to go for at least 2 comics from the store, and the first, I don't know how they would do it there. Those people automatically will get in a drop, or they'll get prioritized, or more chance to get the drop. I think people would do it. I could be wrong. I mean, look, I would do it if it was like for Millennium Falcon. Absolutely. Then people just wouldn't go for either drops. Possibly. But are you telling me if they were to drop Millennium Falcon, they say, hey, you got to go for 2 comic drops this month in order to be eligible? Are you telling me you wouldn't do it? You know you would. They're not going to do that, of course, for Millennium Falcons. They want everyone to participate. So it'd have to be something like you get some advantage for the drop, like a guaranteed space, or to be able to go for it instead of MCP points or something like that. What's up, Guri, man? Where are you? Are you still here in the US? Are you in Japan? Where's your next trip? Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. Is Bagozi Man still on? I don't know. Just keep the bad ideas to myself. I don't know. What is everyone against the idea of some having more utility for these drops that might affect if you can go for other drops? Let me know what your thoughts are. Hi, everyone. Aloha, bonjour. Yeah, the guy opens next door and doesn't force you to buy things. Capitalism. That's true. They could do that. But do they have Millennium Falcon? Okay, more like 150 then. All right, there you go. All right, and Guri is at home. It's good to have you here, Guri. It can be sad and lonely when you're not here. Let's see. You force people by offering big bonuses to buy. Video Shane says, I think you're 100% correct about gamifying the drop. So, all right. So I'm wrong on forcing it onto you. But, I mean, I don't know what else they could do. I guess they could do another drop with more MCP points. So let's say on today, let's just take a look at today. Maybe start gamifying in the sense that if you get the secret rare, let's see, how many of the secret rare are there? 120, you get 1,000 MCP points, you get the ultra rare. Trying to figure this in my head. You'll get 500 MCP points. I don't know, like, or what if they did this? If you get something on a drop, it has more value and you keep it. Now, to get you to keep things and not sell it. So if you get the secret rare here, you're going to get 100 points a day now, as long as you hold on to it. If you sell it, it gets sold. You just get the normal 5 points. What about that? Gamify it in that sense for MCP points, and then give us some real usage for it. I don't know. This they've got to figure it out. How do they have it figured out? But a collectible is the opposite of a commodity. Is it though? They could make a super secret rare 101 that gives you 100 MCP points a day. People love to gamble. Yeah, or they could just say, look, you get, even on the common, you get this common, there's 1,200 of them. If you go for it on the drop, and it'll be specific drops, you go for this comic, you'll get 10 MCP points a day for this one. You'll get 15 for the uncommon, 20 for this. Let's say 25 and 100 for the secret rare. If you don't, you can't do it all the time, but you could do it to promote a comic. I think that might work. All right, let me know your thoughts. Bazango, how do you say Bazang? I can't even say that. Bought 126 collectibles last week. There you go. So your Millennium Falcon clip is relevant. Veve is out of comics that everyone wants, except for the Captain America 1, which they all want. Yes, a collectible is the opposite of a commodity, unless you have one that maybe has 10 million prints. I don't know. Do I agree with that? Comic collectible burns for MCP points would be cool too. Yeah, that would be nice also. But how much would they have to give you to burn? Okay, so if you sell a comic that you have that's worthless, you get $1. If you burn, would it be like progressive? If you burn one comic, you get a bonus, 50 points. If you burn 10, you get a bonus. I mean, that would be interesting if they played that game. I don't know. Let me know what your thoughts are. Guri, I completely agree. Smash that like button, everyone. And while you're at it, we're at 20. That sucks, but it's better than 0. Hit those emojis right there. By the way, I think I said this earlier. Emoji will be back on Saturday. It's going to be my birthday stream. And OBL will be on too. I believe she's going to come on. So that will be the weekend show. Of course, Emoji is going to be casually late, like 35, 40 minutes, but he'll be on. I don't know. Maybe he'll sing. Maybe he'll do something else. I think he's got a big announcement he's going to talk about on here. So that should be interesting. Let's see. Captain America 1 is illegal to sell in countries. What, like Germany? I was going to say Germany, which again makes no sense to me. They're smacking his ass on the comic book cover. It was, and I've talked about this before. Most of the comics back then were made by Jewish writers. And it was this way to like show that there were people that could save people. That was the whole point of Captain America. And so it makes no sense to just be like, oh, well, it's got a swastika on it. We can't do it. I think it would be okay. And I think they'll do it eventually. But yeah, I guess some people won't be able to go for it. Give me 50 MCP for my $1 comic. Would you be okay with that? 50? Veve needs more 50-50 drop MCP bidding, not just 1-1. Give us more rare collections like Candy did, signature editions. If you burn an SR edition. Yeah, I think they need to figure out a way to get people excited. Look, if they just keep dropping these comics every week and there's nothing else attached to going for it, it's just going to be like, it's never going to get better. And they know it. I just don't know what they can do. What's going to get us to buy it? If Veve was listening, what's going to get you in chat to buy this? I don't know what's going to get me to spend $6.99 on a comic that I may not care about. Make me care, Veve. Make me care. So I have to make it so it can't be bought in those countries in the secondary. I mean, they can do that. I just hope they don't mess with the cover. If it had different meaning in 1940s, it had different meaning in 1940s. Let's see. Daniel C saying, I'd like to see something like Burn 3 Comics and get a roll at a $5.99 comic, blind comic box. I would like to see it. I just don't know how that would work. They'd have to pay the license fee in order to do that. Right? So if you get to get a comic, I don't know how that would work. Now, what would be interesting is if they scrolled back all those accounts that haven't been in for 2 years or got banned, and they had a blind box like that, was like, Burn 3 Comics, give us $5, and you've got this crazy blind box that could end up with a Walt statue. That would be cool. But let me know. This is actually a really important question because Veve needs to hear us. And if we can't even come up with a way for them to get us to spend the money, it's got to be partially a value proposition. If we're going to buy something we don't care about, then it's got to benefit us, or at least give us a chance to benefit in a way that's going to put us in a positive situation. One way to encourage store sales is encourage buying and holding. Perhaps you earn a silver foil cover comic from holding for 100 days and a gold foil cover if you do. I don't hate that idea. And I know you do a lot of work with McFarlane, and everyone's trying to switch things up to survive. Veve giving comics that change from what they were approved for from the IP, that could be hard, but I still think that there's a lot of stuff they could do. I'm not sure selling the Nazi stuff is a way more illegal than owning it in those countries. So Veve now has to make sure it isn't selling in those countries. True. I mean, look, there's things like that I didn't even think about. So that's obviously important. I wish you could burn your comic for the artwork on the front cover without the text. Interesting. Now, of course, the IPs would have to agree to that, but I don't disagree with doing that. I mean, it's not a bad idea. I think that the easiest thing they could do that costs them very little is the MCP points. Or would you burn a set? Now, I know there's not sets, but what if you had a set? And sets would get you a very extremely rare comic if you burned it. So if you had, the secret rare, all the way down, you could get something special. I think that would work. Imagine doing that on AF-15, right? Like if you had that, that would be crazy. If you could burn it and get some special cover. Yeah, Veve should do some type of raffle for 101, maybe 5-gem tickets, give everyone a chance to own the 101. I think so, but I think that would be better to do on drops. Why not do that? They already have chasers on collectibles. And yes, I guess the chaser on a comic like today is this, right? But okay, let's just say, think of this. What if you got the whole set and they said, all right, if you get the whole set, we'll give you Bot the dog. We'll give you the dog as a collectible. All right. So at max, there could be 120. 120, I guess. Holy cow, they keep 342 editions. It's even worse, Tommy. That number needs to be adjusted. They could do something like that. Get all the comics, get a collectible, get a rare collectible, or score the ultra rare or the rare and get like, the gold version for that and, whatever. And you have to score it on the drop. I think that would work too. That would get people to go for these, but eventually we would tire out of that too. If I wish harder will happen. It's hard for them to make us want $1 bin comics for $6.99, specifically with comic website with all the same day drops. Yeah, I don't disagree. Again, they have to figure out, and I'm sure they're looking at it, how to incentivize, like the Daredevil drop that I kind of went crazy on. I mean, why did I do it? Well, I liked the comic. I liked the stained glass look one. I thought there could be utility of that in the Veveverse, so it would be worth having, whether I wanted to use it or sell it later. And people bought into that, but there aren't many things like that on here. So I don't know. Maybe I don't know how to do it. Let me know your thoughts. Definitely a few comic covers I'd love to buy if it was just the artwork. Yeah, I guess that would be nice. Exactly. Digital is nobody wants these, but Veve knows that. Let's see. Sure, burn a couple comics for a raffle to a random blind box. That'd work too, for sure. Yeah, I'd be okay with that. The longer you hold, the more MCP points per day you would be nice. I think that would be fair. I think actually that's probably something that's like actually feasible to do that. And the bonus stuff like they did on the Happy Tree Friend drop, where if you got the secret rare, you got 100,000 MCP points. It'd be nice to see them bring something back like that, especially for new users who really need them. I offer 1 gem for secret rare Doctor Strange. You are a scholar and a gentleman, Tom. Just let us take our collectibles off the app. They just even said they're not going to do that. They literally said it's not in the future. Could be in the future, just not in the known future. So not going to happen, Dane. Yes, maybe that would be good. I don't think it'd make a difference. It didn't help Cryptoys. It doesn't. It hasn't helped any platform to be able to move them off because nobody sees who are into the crypto and the NFTs for just money. Right now, they don't see the value on Veve. That's why Veve has to sell something other than just value. So I don't know. The tech is the least important part of Veve thing, IP, and it's simply represented on the blockchain. Veve wants fans, not crypto bros. Right. I think that's exactly right. We want the masses, not the crypto people. Crypto people inject the money in, but I don't know how much that really helps us because they're not going to right now. It's all about the IP and the verse. It just happens to be blockchain oriented. I think of it the way I do driver's license and mortgage on the chain. There you go. It's a tool. Digital signatures would be cool. They could give out like go for today, get the artist, get, what if they spaced them throughout? So it wasn't based on, there'd be 10 signatures and then they would randomly, shuffle however they would do it. So you never would know if it would be on uncommon, common, rare, whatever. Signature could show up anywhere on any of the comics. There'd be, 10 of them. And then you'd have those. Those would be rare. People would want them. And I think that would help having digital signatures. Scavenger hunt is a good idea. Let's see. Instead of 10 gems, leave collectibles in the verse that people can find. I mean, that would be kind of cool. Pay for drops by burning old comics. I mean, that would be great, but Veve doesn't make any money that way. That's the problem. Like Veve has to make money too. How do they don't make any money by us burning anything. Not really. It's not going to add that much value to comics that they may hold that they're probably not going to sell. Veve is filled with penny pitching losers. Is that what we're calling them? Why are they losers? Makes no sense to me. They're not losers. People are smart. They want to know that there's value, and if they're not getting value by playing within the Veveverse, then they're going to want value selling it. They're just being careful and cautious. Is Veve dead? Veve is not dead. Veve, if in 2 years we're in the same place we are now, Veve still wouldn't be dead, but that would be a problem. I think Ben's doing a good job. I think the team's doing a good job. They keep changing things up. We've got whatever's happening on Star Wars month. I think it's going to bring people in. That is my guess. So Veve is not dead. I don't know about Omi. I don't think Omi's dead either. I just don't have any. The only thing that will help any of these platforms is new users. High market value would achieve this. Yeah, but you got to tell people, you know, why does 40-year-olds want pictures of young women? I mean, I guess that kind of answers itself, but like these are cartoons. So let's be honest. Why, if we're buying this, we're probably buying this for value. All right. If I'm buying a comic, I might actually like it or some other collectible. I don't really care about Blackpink. I think it's cool that they got them. So how do you convince us to go for this? Right. I don't know. You have the chasers. Veve is living dead, girl. Let's see. Could always be a physical incentive. Top 10 store purchasers get a 9.8 or whatever comic in real. Now that's a good idea. I kind of like that too. And they could add that price could be added into the sale price. Getting some type of physical. Dude, the toy and comic world is full of losers. What you expect? I don't know. Every market is hurting. I'm expecting it to get worse before it gets better. Absolutely. Wes looking that way. Let's see. Bitcoin touches 78,000 today. Not looking good. But you thought it would get down to like 50, right? Look, everything's down. You know, we can talk about the tariffs. I just don't want to talk about the person involved. If you want to. But I do think that people now are going to be, you know, pinching their pennies. Not everyone has $100 million like TomTom. So now you're going to get less people to go for these drops. But again, like I said, I think most people right now are waiting for the Star Wars drops, and we just don't know what's going to happen with that. We don't know how big it's going to be, if it will be big. I think it will be big. I'm going to be excited. So I'm going to spend a lot of time trying to, you know, market and do videos, and maybe it works. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. I'm going to take the time and maybe we'll get lucky. So we'll have to see. Let's see. In the times of chimpanzees, I was a monkey. Well, that's very arbitrary. Look at the winners who got involved in the comic world. They all sold at losses or for taxes. Right? I sold 78-ish. If it doesn't hold, then 50,000 is definitely a possibility. Oh, you said 78-ish. If it doesn't, oh, gotcha. Okay. Let's see. I still love Veve. I'm just not going to go in full on it into see some real crypto people involved. DC also in the dumps. I mean, look, everyone is. No, I'm a loser, Tucson. Not you. You're not. You're not doing this. Loser's the worst song on Mellow Gold. Yikes. Yeah, most of the musicians that have pop songs that do well don't like those songs. Now, I think Veve right now is in a holding pattern. Obviously, prices, again, if we go back to the market, prices are starting to dip again. This is just markets, right? This is just how it works. And we don't have that many new users going in. I appreciate Veve, what they're doing to get people in. But it's not, let's see, I'm just seeing if there's any good mints. 1940. I want this 1, 2, 3, 4, but I don't want it that bad. I don't want it that bad. Yeah, I don't know what they're going to do to get us to go for these. This is going to be a hard task people are not going to be going for every comic now. It just doesn't make sense. There's just too much stuff on here that people actually want. And this may not be, you know, the Doctor Strange with about the dog, F8 about the dog, or this Deadpool. That may not be what everyone really cares about. So they got to do something to incentivize us going for these drops. So Rose and Lisa are on the 13th, and Jenny and Jisoo are on the 12th, which kind of stinks. Maybe I should do the 13th drop. I don't know. I'm gonna do Saturday. Let's see. Funko Entity are still killing it because it's attached to a physical. You mean on here? Are they doing that well? See what the secret rare is at. Okay, so that's at the same price, but probably nobody's buying it. Is this what you're talking about? Digital toys with Tommy? I don't know. Like, I definitely the Funko. Let's see what the ultra. I have an ultra rare. 90, 100. I've got 3, 4, 5. If anyone wants to buy it for 345, what's going to happen is if anything big happens, everyone's going to delist, and then it's going to go to like 1,000. Doesn't mean it's going to sell at that. I figured at 345, if it jumps up, then at least I'll make some money there. I mean, I don't think they're doing that well. Let's see. I don't really care if everyone leaves. I will buy what I want, and when I want something, I want all of them. Yeah, fair enough. Look, that's the whole thing of collecting. You're taking a risk. There's good buying opportunities now, and you go ahead and buy what you want. I bought some of these damn hotels and houses or whatever for like $225, and look, it's at $1.59. Ultra rare here, 35. I mean, there are definitely good deals. I mean, my play would be to buy big IPs and be very careful how you spend your money. If it's a big IP, like there's Superman, you know, good thing about the DC stuff, the early DC stuff, it only had a 2.5% fee. So if you think something is going to go up, but of course this has 8,888. So that makes it difficult. There's a Becky Cloonan that doesn't have much. I mean, this people love that for a while. Lots of good deals, but you know, it just depends what's a good deal. I can't believe Winnie the Pooh. Man, look at that. That is less than some of these other ones drives me nuts. I remember Donald Duck when first came out, I was going for like 1,200. Man, those were the days. I miss the flipping days. Yeah, I mean, you could basically get the whole thing for what, $1,400? Wow, look at that. Elsa, my lord, look at the prices on these. Something's going to have to happen. I think Veve's working to make things. No, the Funko and Funko themselves. Gotcha. The Funko project. Because I don't care about anything but Veve. Maybe that's my problem. I really don't. That's who I've attached myself to. I like Veve. I'm enjoying the dip. Veve stock market is allowing people like us to buy more and level the playing field with the haves when the market starts to correct itself. Absolutely. Be fearful when others are greedy, and greedy when others are fearful. Who said that, everyone? Let me know in chat. Warren Buffett said it. I love it. Digital Toys with Tommy, they did code cards for free Spider Buggy last year. Oh, yeah, that's right. They did, didn't they? I forgot that they did that. Yeah, I don't know anything about any other projects. I don't. Yeah, Buffett loves that stuff. I mean, look, it's a good saying. He's talking about Funko, the company. They do their own drops on their platform. You buy digital packs of cards. If you happen to land the right one, a few months later, you get a physical. I mean, look, that's cool. But Veve can do that for sure. That is what the redemption thing is about. Let's see. You cared about Jip Toys, and they are Funko knockoff. How are they Funko knockoffs? They're not Funko. They're their own thing. It was about gamification and all that. They're not gone. They're a little quiet. I think they're trying to figure out how to like keep it up and running with little money coming in. Been a while since they've had a drop. So Veve needs to do something to make those golden moments valuable. Feel like the golden moments are the favorite. 100 or all right, hold there. Lucky days. Moments. I mean, seeing these, but it's marketplace. Some of these other marketplaces, other down the list. So there's at least value on. Thought you will get if market. I don't think that's what it's gonna. See, do low to high. See if there's any of these that I can buy. Wait a second. Where's the it's missing whether I own it or not. I own all these. That doesn't make any sense. What? Maybe I don't. Yeah, I own 3 editions. What the heck? All right, so that's not even working. Uh-oh. No, don't do that. No. Come on, Veve. Sometimes hard. Okay, there we go. It's back. I don't know. We're back to here. We're back to Elsa. I don't know what they can do. We got to figure it out, though. Golden Moments. Everyone was excited to get Mickey Mouse and Crash, Crash, Crash. Yeah, I mean, Chip Choice was all about the fake promises, false promises. No, it's not a look. If you're building towards something and then money isn't coming and you can't do it, that's not a false promise. It's they can't do it. They gave the buggy card to every person that came to the booth, or was there a limit? I feel like there was a limit. New accounts. There you go. Max headroom. That would be cool. That might do well. Golden Moment should be removed from the Veve, from Veve. Spin it off. Mobland gets much better after episode 1. I watched the first one. It wasn't too bad. Yeah, I don't know. We if we can't even give them what would really work to get us to buy more, I don't know what we can do. I really don't. I do think, you know, KCBMW's talked about it, doing another drop, $10, have a lot of good mints, Star Wars. In my head, I'm thinking Ewoks could be like that. I don't want to be too much, though. Like, I don't want to have like 12,000 of them. Do like 5,000 or 4,000. Make it a lot, but where people can buy a good amount and it sells out and has value because there was a lot of them. Might be nice. I can't believe this one. Of course, I sold this when it was at the bottom. And it sat pretty high up until recently. But look, everything ends up, looks like it's going down. I guess it does tell me here if I own some of these things. But just looking in the market, like I'm looking at stuff that's like a few dollars if I'm going to buy it. Or it's got to be a really good mint. Like if a Superman popped up that was like, you know, the last mint, of course I'd buy it. But there's no good mints. I don't see anything coming up that would be even that interesting to buy, which is kind of sad because that's all I want are good mints on these things. Time clock, that would be cool. I don't know. Is anyone even looking for anything these days? Sold. What's up, Pooski? Sold my SR Miles. For how much? Like just recently? I'd be interested. Let's see. Meaning what? If they signed up, they got the redemption card. Wasn't the limit to like 5,000 edition? Yeah, I don't remember what the rule was. Do a burn to craft on those lightsabers. That would be nice. Sold my, oh, the Lambo. Okay. Bought all Golden Moments to complete set. All-time lows right now. Yeah, I mean, look, everyone will be kicking themselves if they didn't buy something now. But people are scared. I don't know what the right move is. You know, if there's something you really wanted, like you're just like, I wanted that back in the day. It was $1,000. Just remember, everything's down 99%. Right? I mean, Superman was at 10,000. It's at 157. R2D2 Golden Moments was at 10,000. It's at 80. So take those numbers and run with them. But yes, you could put together pretty much the whole golden moment sets. The only one that's going to really C block you is the Walt statue. So if you've got the 1,050, you could probably get it. And then there's things that people just delisted. I mean, there's definitely good prices. Like these, I feel like the lenticulars are not bad. You get some music, you get something to put on your wall. Maybe people will want that stuff. I think anything that's animated is pretty cool. If you can find animated stuff for $3 or less, that could be worth it. God, I can't believe the gems, all of these. All the secret rare stuff is pretty much staying around 10 gems. That's like the floor right now. I've got this Sleeping Beauty Castle. I've got the last mint of it. Means absolutely nothing to anyone. Nobody cares about it. Let's see what the chat says here. Let's see. Did towards Tommy, yeah, and only like 20 people signed up, so the 5,000 wasn't a problem. Elon calls Navarro dumber than a sack of bricks. Really? Are they fighting within? Let's see. Stacking under Mint Disney FA. Maybe that's what I need to. Had the Walt. Yeah, if you already have the Walt, that makes it easy. But yeah. All right. What else? What else do we have to talk about? What time is it? 10:59. I'm so disappointed in Big A. He totally missed the stream today. Let's see here. Let me see here. I'm just checking to see what's going on. Oh my Lord. I will be back tomorrow for Viviverse Live with Masteroni and Colton. I got to go set that up for tomorrow. And we've got a Veve Radio coming up here in a little bit. I'm getting a little bored. I don't know what else to say. Elon will be gone soon. Maybe. All right. So I guess nobody's going for the V friends. 3 number parallels or limited inserts per box. I don't even know the total. 4 hours left on this. What is the total amount of mints on this whole thing here? Art subject to change, not responsible for typographical printer errors. So the way to stand behind your product. I don't know. The physical thing. See, I got to wait to get this box. This will probably do well if you can get one. I don't know. Does anyone think this is going to do well? Kind of wish Veve had this. Oh, I'm supposed to pretend. No, I'm pretty sure he told me he had some stuff to do that he wouldn't be able to make today. I think he told me last week. I mean, he's smart. He's probably playing off the grid and making his money that way. Casey, that's why if they put a QR code, offer $10 free digital toys, I can't see that signing up a few hundred. Why? Why can't you see? You can or can't see? I can't see that signing up a few hundred. Oh, you're talking about if like Veve does it. I put my name in the in for 2 of the V Friends boxes. What do you mean you put your name in? I'm going to go off of this just in case so I can see what you're talking about. When you put your name, you put your address in, is that how? Because it's going to be on What's Not, right? I'm already on there. I think it's on my tablet. It's at 4 o'clock. So at 4 o'clock, I got to do this. I don't know. I'll check. I'll have to see if I do it. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it or not. All right. Is anyone else on right now? Is there anyone we could raid? I'm bored. All right. Mr. Champ followed me. Nice. Who's on? Is there anyone on right now? Any streams going on? Like I said, I know we've got Veve Radio coming up, so definitely check that out. Looks like Clever Jerk's got a new channel going. You might want to check that out. A lot of interesting stuff going on Veve. I am excited because, like I said, Thursday I'm going to hit my 3,000. I don't know how long it will take them, but that should get the channel to that partially monetized. But it could take 30 days for them to approve it, and then we'll be on from there. I've been streaming for an hour and a half. I think that's good. I need hours, and we got 25. I could go longer, but don't know what else to talk about. I'll be back on tomorrow with Masteroni and, of course, special guest Cold Chillin' to go over the Viviverse. We'll do another game. And then on the 23rd, we got a big show for the Viviverse, which will be, I believe it's going to be at 4 p.m. Eastern. Got a big guest. Never had him on here before, so I'm pretty excited. Yeah, I know, 1.5 hours and had over 25 people. Am I the sucker or are you the sucker? I don't know. Blood from a Stone. Absolutely. All right, everyone. Go ahead and check out Veve Radio. Get that done. Appreciate you coming out and hanging out. Probably nothing better to do. That's why you're here. So, but I do appreciate it. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back Thursday. And then I will be back on Saturday for my birthday stream. Hopefully we'll get some people there, but appreciate you coming by. If you haven't, on the way out, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't, hit that notification bell. Until tomorrow, do something nice for somebody. I will see you then. All right, everyone, I am out. Peace till tomorrow.